died at around 2:30 a.m. at his Kitusuru home in Nairobi. The Safaricom CEO has been unwell for some time now, battling with cancer. Collymore was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia and proceeded to the United Kingdom in October 2017 to receive treatment. He later returned to Kenya in 2018 to resume his duties. A statement from Safaricom says that Collymore has been in and out of hospitals in Nairobi in the last few weeks. Some of the messages of condolence there coming in for the late Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore. We've had several people sending in their condolences, including President Uhuru Kenyatta, their opposition leader Raila Odinga as well. Let's take a look at what President Uhuru Kenyatta had to say today. And he says, "It is with deep sadness that I have this morning received news of the death of Safaricom CEO Mr. Bob Collymore after years of battling cancer. As a country, we have lost a distinguished corporate leader whose contribution to our national well-being will be missed." More condolences coming in there. We have one from Baringo Senator Gideon Moi as well. It says, "I am deeply saddened by the death of Safaricom CEO Robert Collymore this morning. Collymore, a corporate leader par excellence, had profound impact on the lives of Kenyans by the revolutionary and innovations in the telecommunications sector as he steered Safaricom." Gideon Moi goes on there to say, "And even as the company remained the most profitable, breaking new grounds in innovation that changed the lives of her clients, Bob Collymore remained simple and focused. I wish to express my deepest sympathy and that of my family to his family, friends and employees of Safaricom during this moment of grief." A myriad of condolences continue pouring in on social media. We'll be taking a look at that as well. But meanwhile, our business reporter Brenda Kirubo is at the Lee Funeral Home where the body of Bob Collymore has been transported to. Brenda, many thanks for joining us. What more do we have from Lee Funeral Home?
Michelle, of course, it's a very sad day indeed for Kenya and the nation at large. Robert William Collymore is dead. Of course, his body was brought in around 6 a.m. in the morning, and we are told that close family members are the only ones who are allowed in the vicinity here at Lee Funeral Home. But what exactly do we know? We do know that the late Bob Collymore was last seen in public at around May 23rd. That is when he issued his last press statement, indicating that he is looking, of course, at extending, when the board extended his term for another 1 year. That means it was set to end in August 2020. He was very optimistic. He was very upbeat, indicating that he will focus on other revenue streams, saying that voice revenue has basically flattened. And he said that he's looking at, boosting Safaricom as a whole and, creating more money even for the telecom operator. That was the last time that he was seen in public. But we do understand that come June, that is when he started, his health actually deteriorated and he started becoming sick and extremely sick, leading up to his death on July 1st. Of course, Safaricom, being at the helm of Safaricom in the last 9 years has been quite a big deal in this country. Safaricom is the most profitable company in East and Central Africa. We're talking about a share price that has grown by around 400% since he was given the position at the helm of the telecom operator. Michelle?
Right, and Brenda, I mean, it is, like I read the condolences earlier, a man who will be missed, not just by his family, his friends, employees of Safaricom, but millions of Kenyans whose lives were changed by the innovations championed by Bob Collymore. Talk to us about the progress that Safaricom had made so far under his watch.
Oh, well, Bob Collymore did join the company in August 2010, of course, from Vodafone, that is in the United Kingdom. And, when he came in, he had such a big sort of position to fill. Remember, his predecessor, Michael Joseph, really did accelerate the company to newer heights. So he had quite a bigger position to fill in when he was coming in. But that did not stop him. I mean, coming on board, the share price has grown by 400%. The company is the most profitable in Eastern Central Africa. It is doing so well, employing quite a number of people. M-Pesa, its key cash stream that you're talking about for Safaricom, is also doing very well. They're expanding into other alternative revenue streams. So under his helm, the company has grown tremendously. We also should focus on his leadership style. I mean, he started business operations since he was 12 years old, always championing the fact that the youth should be given more opportunity, that women should be given more opportunity. And he was very optimistic. We do remember when he was issuing his last statement on May 23rd, he did say that he's going to create sort of a platform where he will encourage more youth to take up opportunities, of course, when Safaricom gets more innovative in this way. And he did also say that sectors such as medicine, such as food security and agriculture should be given prominence when it comes to innovation. So he was not very shy when it comes to leadership. He was not also very shy when it came to his salary. I mean, this was a leader who was earning up to 10 million shillings every month, and he was one of the first people to actually declare his salary public. This was such a big deal that, he encouraged other CEOs to come up and be more transparent when it comes to accountability, in the corporate world. So he was very, I should say, very flamboyant, but at the same time, he was very very great leadership characteristic style and very optimistic. And of course, coming into Safaricom, he did want to see results, of course, in the face of high competition, but that did not shy him away from his performance as the telecom operator. Michelle?
Of course, a very sad day for family and friends. His body being brought there to the Lee Funeral Home. Who else have we seen there, in terms of close family and friends? We understand he's left behind a wife and 4 children.
Well, there's not much activity here, Michelle, but key stakeholders that we've been speaking to here at Lee indicate that only family members are allowed in the vicinity. But I should also let you know that Bob was quite, I should say, a very happy person. He did enjoy company, he did enjoy people, and some of his close friends, the CEOs, include KCB CEO Joshua Oigara and other banking corporate world, and also other key leaders in the corporate sector who, of course, we expect to come here and just to view the body and to give their condolences, because, he was very outgoing, he was very outspoken. He really loved people, really encouraged people to speak about their initiatives. Also encouraged the corporate world. So he forged quite a number of partnerships and also a lot of friendships, not only when it came to business, but also when it came to friendships. And he did encourage this, indicating that this, of course, will make the corporate world more transparent, will lead to more synergies when it comes to making a better place for creating jobs, for creating opportunities as a whole, and also building Kenya as a whole. Remember, he did indicate that Safaricom has created a lot of opportunities when it comes to job creation, when it comes to solution, financial inclusion, which was very low up to 20 years ago. Now is at almost 90 or even 99% thanks to mobile money. M-Pesa, of course, which is one of the leading platforms that has championed financial inclusion in the country. So he did say that, Safaricom is quite a huge deal when it comes to financial access in the country. But at the same time, like you said, Michelle, he has quite a number of friends in the corporate world, a lot of synergies. Of course, you're talking about quite a number of partnerships linking Safaricom to other corporate sectors and also the government. I mean, we did see the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga give his condolences, the President Uhuru Kenyatta indicating that he's quite a strong figure in the corporate world. So these are some of the people that we're expecting here. We're expecting members of parliament, we're expecting senators, we're expecting governors, we're also expecting people in the corporate world. Of course, they will be here just to give their condolences and, to mourn the demise of Robert William Collymore. Michelle?
That is Brenda Karubash continues keeping an eye on us for us there on things at the Lee Funeral Home, where the body of Bob Collymore has been transported following his death at his home at 2:30 a.m. in Nairobi this morning. Myriad of condolences here pouring out on social media. Opposition leader Raila Odinga on Twitter says, "My condolences go out to the friends and family of Mr. Bob Collymore, as well as the entire Safaricom fraternity." fraternity. Bob served our country with dedication and sustained us as a communication hub in Africa. May his soul rest in eternal peace. We also have some here coming in from the likes of Mukisa Kitui, who says, I have witnessed Bob Collymore perform locally and internationally and feel a sense of pride to have counted him as a friend. Clear-sighted, firm yet measured, a proud man of color without the arrogance that often permeates a high office. Hashtag rest in peace, Bob Collymore. Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho here says, I'm deeply saddened to learn of the passing on of Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore. His leadership of the most successful company in Kenya will be greatly missed. My condolences to his family and the entire Safaricom fraternity. May his soul rest in peace. Let's now take a look at some of the moments that the late Safaricom CEO Bob Collymore had.
I started in August 2010, and it's a typical 1 year, 2 year, 3 year extension. So it'll be in August.
We think we can give you some choices, like when you book your car, you can tell the car which radio station you want in the car. It wasn't launched as a big thing. It was just launched as something which was right in the edge. Now it's 20% of the revenues. I'm not saying little cabs will ever become 20% of the revenues, but it's by doing lots and lots of these things that you do a few things. First of all, you do grow some revenue.
With our continued strategy of investing in our people and our customers, we plan to increase our customer care capacity by 30%. This will entail hiring 600 people to join our existing customer care team. This will address the instances where third parties lure unsuspecting mobile users to subscribe, to use premium services, and to continuously charge them for services that they neither needed nor wanted. It's about putting control back into the hands.
Tweets continue to come in here. One on Twitter says, we all die. The goal is not to live forever. The goal is to create something that will. The world has lost a beautiful and brilliant mind. Rest in peace, Bob Collymore. Welcome.